Hi there, this is Josie of SotoSoundz coming to you from my studio, my recording studio. I am beginning day one of a 5-day celebration for 7 Arcos Recordings 20-year anniversary, which is September 1st of 2024. The little label that started in 2004 with 9 releases on its roster. From everything from vintage material from the band that I was in the late 70s and 80s called Saint. It's a lot of hard rock metal from that time. And then of course the 5 releases that are SotoSoundz and new stuff that is coming out soon that I'm going to be releasing. So all this material is available out there on all the platforms, whether it's digital, it's iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all of those platforms, and then you can even get the digital downloads on Amazon.com. You just do a search for Saint, do a search. If you do have to do a search for Saint, because a lot of Saints have come up since the original Saint that I started back in the late 70s, 80s. It would be Saint, and then look for 7 Arcos Recordings, and then you will be able to be sure to have that. And for SotoSoundz, just search SotoSoundz, and there's all the releases of SotoSoundz there that you can actually download the MP3s on. Anyway, it's a long history. I mean, back in 2003. I went to the UK and I lived there for a little while, and I had my stuff shipped on a barge. That means all of my tapes and PR and photos and everything like that on a barge. I was on a barge for 6 weeks going to Liverpool. And after I came back and I sent for my things to come back, the same thing, they had to come back like 6 weeks on a barge, and the miracle was that everything was completely fine. The tapes didn't oxidize, nothing happened to the promotional stuff, and the pictures and everything was like, it was wow. It was very, very surprising, but it just told me it was my destiny to do my record label and release my material and do the music stuff that I do, and basically, the Lord said He needs me out there. And that was more recently when He told me that. So a lot of the new material that I'm writing is going to be very inspiring that way, and I'm excited to get that all ready and released. And the thing about 7 Arcos is that I went through the same thing most musicians did, shopping the material and stuff like that, and that was nothing new to me, and I just didn't like going through that rigmarole. And I said, I don't need to do that. I'm gonna do it myself. I know a lot of stuff already. I've been in the industry a long time, and I just took it into my own hands. So I came out with 9 releases on my roster for 7 Arcos Recordings, and that was pretty much a big deal for an independent record label to come out with that. Some people have little onesies and twosies and that kind of thing, but these were full-fledged albums and CDs, EPs and that kind of thing, even singles. So also to mention singles is that I do have some cover material that's on Bandcamp. Dream Man Alicia I did, and Mighty Joe, and I did a Christmas song too on there. So those are things you could check out under SotoSoundz on Bandcamp. But anyway, it's like I was getting to the point that 7 Arcos was kind of like I felt like it was a David, is what I can equate it to, David amongst the Goliaths in the industry, and how it's like I just didn't want to play that game. I'm not doing that. I don't have to do that. And so 20 years as an independent record label is pretty phenomenal, and I think it's been blessed all along, because I just, from everything I said about the material that went out, 6 weeks out to Liverpool, 6 weeks back to the United States, and everything was all pristine, fine, and good. And it's just been really rewarding for me to be able to feel free to come in and just do what I want. I didn't need anybody to, breathe down my neck that you might get and tell you how they're hearing it, because they may not be hearing it and feeling it the way I am. And the delivery would be, wouldn't be cool, in my opinion. It wouldn't be what I want. And then I'd have to try to figure out what they're wanting, and that just like it kind of messes up the whole creative process, So anyway, from now until Sunday, I'm going to be doing some celebrating. I'm going to probably do some little things that I'm going to throw online and that kind of thing. And Sunday is the 20-year anniversary. So from 2004 until 2024, presently, it's 20 years for 7 Arcos recordings, and I'm just thrilled. I'm so proud of it. That's my business. That's my career. That's what I do, and I'm still doing it. And I thank you, Lord, for being there and just the guidance that I'm getting. I invite you all to go check out my stuff out there. It's on all the platforms. It's either going to be under SotoSoundz or look up Saint if you want the metal, the vintage stuff. That's going to be look up Saint and 7 Arcos recordings, and then you'll be able to connect that together. So check that out. And I'll be in touch with you very soon, because I know I have some more ideas of some things I'm going to do, and I'm going to introduce something that I'm getting pretty fired up to show you. So that's it. Thank you for listening, and yeah, you can get in touch with me on Facebook, on Reverb Nation. I'm on Gab. I'm on what's the other one? Rumble, that kind of stuff, and shoot an email over, and just look forward to talking to you, hear from you. So thanks for listening, and I'll be in touch. God bless.